What's up? Welcome back to my channel. So, I wanted to do a little sit down talk about what is going to be happening in the next few months. For myself, yesterday was April 1st, today is April 2nd, and I feel like this is important to update on my journey and tell about since, I'm the one going through it. I think I should just, you know, share it. But basically what's going on is for the next 6 months, I'm going into a me season, and I've been entering the me season this year. Starting in February, I was like, all right, it's time for me to go on a me journey. And then March, I just feel like those were kind of like my adjustment months. That was also when I started this, and I feel like those were like my adjustment months of like me coming to terms or the idea of starting a journey for myself and going into a season of like solitude and like figuring things out on my own. And yeah, so I basically started that in February time. And during that time, I had to reflect on a lot of aspects of my life. In March, I was doing a lot of reflection and just like really seeing like where are the areas where like I go wrong in life, or like where consistency is blocking me. And my biggest areas were in my relationships, like not just like partners, but also friendships and family relationships, and just like my relationship with people in general. And it's always been like over consuming to me, and I don't know how to explain it, but basically like if I'm in a relationship with someone or even a friendship, I kind of like diverge my life with that person, or they diverge their life with me. And then I kind of lose the sense of individuality and like the sense of self. And so I feel like for a really long time, I've kind of been people centered. Like my whole life, I've been people centered. I've been like surrounded by people constantly. I've always just had to like was always prioritizing people for myself, and like every day choosing others and not choosing myself. Because and I was choosing myself to an extent, but you can never fully give to yourself when you're always giving to others. And that's what I was just always in a position and what I was doing. And so last year was like the biggest wake up call, and like me needing to decenter people in my life. And then this year was like really like, okay, like you still got a more decentering to do. And I didn't think I had any more decentering to do, but I did. And now I am fully in a place of like isolation and what is it called? I wouldn't say isolation, but in a place of solitude where like I am in a place where I can just give to myself fully and pour into myself fully. And it's like it's an exciting phase that I'm entering, because I'm just like, wow, I've never just thought all day with myself. Like I always would have a friend on the phone or like going the whole day with just my brain, and like, oh my god, I didn't talk to anyone today. Like that is strange for me, because like I'm so used to always talking to somebody or always just being connected with somebody else. So I am really going into a phase of my me journey where it's like choosing complete solitude. And that does not mean like I cannot have relationships or like be in a relationship or stuff like that. It's just making sure like I am my primary focus before anything else. And I think me spending time like in solitude for these 6 months will really help me like center me and not center others. So yeah, in doing that, I started it yesterday on April 1st. Today's April 2nd. And there's just a lot of things that I am doing and I want to also film and just like, you know, document phases in my journey in my life and where I'm going. Yeah, there's just so much happening in my life. Like every day is just it's just a new day. It's a lot, but it's all a lot of good things. And yeah, so these next 6 months, I'm really going to buckle down and lock it in, like lock all the way in. And I'm not just yapping. I'm so dead ass. I'm so serious, and I'm so excited to lock in. One of the things I'm doing to decenter people and prioritize my goals is cutting my phone off by 6 p.m. every day. So my phone is going on D&D at 6 o'clock every day. Yeah, is that serious? Because I feel like by 7, I'm entering my state of like relaxation. By 8, I feel like I am getting ready for bed. By 9, I should be in bed meditating or, you know, reading, getting ready to sleep. So I feel like decentering people, first thing is my phone is off by 6 p.m. every day. Second thing I'm gonna do is I already told my friends and my family their scheduled time on which we could talk on the phone. This sounds crazy, but like I'm so serious about it. So everyone's on the schedule, they know their time and when I can talk to them. If they're busy, that's okay, but for me, that's the time that I can speak. So they each have their dedicated day and time. My other thing is that I am only socializing 2 to 3 times a month, which is already a lot, but I have to network for work a lot, so I will be socializing in that case, but I don't really know what that means. Anyways, I will be staying on routine anytime I do socialize, so that means, you know, making sure I'm still prepping on the weekend and making sure nothing is getting out of order. The next thing in my 6-month journey is that I am going to incorporate serious discipline on myself. I like to consider this week my adjustment week because it's like the first, and I always advise an adjustment week whenever you're entering a new phase of your fitness journey. So this week has been adjustment week for me. I have been attempting to wake up at 5 a.m. every day, and some days are a struggle. Like today I woke up at 7, struggle, but it's you know, rewiring myself to get back into the program. And then I am focusing on waking up, I'm focusing on eating healthy, and I'm focusing on taking my vitamins and everything, all my supplements at that time. So by next week, I'll be ready to go full go mode, like full discipline mode, like no excuses. I'ma whip myself. I'ma be like, what you doing? You can't do that, girl. You can't. So I'm going full discipline mode, full whipping my own booty. And yeah. Yeah. So that's basically it on my next 6-month update and where I'm gonna take this journey. This journey is basically gonna be me doing what I do, 5 a.m. routine, going to the gym, eating healthy, whole foods, everything anti-inflammatory, and just proceeding that way, but being fully restrictive on myself. And yeah, oh, I also cannot eat out, like, at all. I think I talked about that in a video, but I literally am not allowed to eat out, so there is that. But you know, I'm excited. I already started talking to myself, so I know things are gonna be weird in this whole discentering others. But we're gonna do it. I'm actually so excited. Sorry, I have that saliva thing. That was awkward. Anyways, I'm already so excited. There is this weird feeling of like feeling really alone because I'm somebody who's always been surrounded by others. So I already am instantly feeling alone, and it's like daunting, but it's also so exciting and freeing at the same time. Like, I'm scared, but I'm also obsessed and loving it. So we'll see how this goes for me. But yeah, I hope it really helps me become fully consistent, and hopefully this is the last time I'm gonna keep trying or saying I'm trying and actually doing and succeeding. But yeah, talk to you next time. I'm a little sleepy, so sorry for my energy, but yeah. Bye.